Greetings everyone, welcome to another lesson of prepositional collocation, and in this lesson we are going to talk about preposition of purpose or reason, origin or source or price. So this lesson is by me, Abhinav Anand. This is about me. I'm Abhinav Anand, pursuing English Honours Literature from University of Delhi. I'm a football lover, a poet and a traveller. Please do not forget the 3 R's and 1 S. That is do, rate, review, recommend and share my videos. And if you have anything to say, please feel free to mention it in the comment section below. So let's begin. Preposition to be discussed. So let's see which are the prepositions that we are going to discuss now. We are going to discuss preposition of purpose or reason, that is for. We are going to discuss preposition of origin or source, that is from. We are going to discuss preposition of price, that is for or at. So let's proceed. Preposition of purpose or reason, for. So for is used in order to make a statement that reflects somebody's purpose. So I'm here for this thing. So it's actually reflecting your purpose of being here. Or I'm here for your assistance. So anything of this kind is actually giving out your purpose or your reason of being here. So that is the purpose of using for. For it is used before a general to express purpose or reason. So it is used to express a purpose reason. Let's see the example. Example 1. A ruler is an instrument used for drawing lines. So what is the purpose of ruler? It's used for drawing lines. So if you're going to ask the question, you will find that the answer that you're going to give back to yourself will automatically include this preposition for. Without including this, you cannot actually frame an answer to the question like what is the purpose for? What is the reason for? So automatically the question itself has for, and the answer will also have for in it. Let's see the next example. He got martyrdom for his country. So again, the purpose or reason why. So here, the purpose or reason is actually not coming forward. This is a different kind of use in which for is being used as a kind of position or a kind of preposition which brings forth the relationship between for whom the martyrdom is. So martyrdom is for his country. So this is another use of for. Moving on, preposition of origin or source, from. From, it indicates the origin or source or somebody or something. So it indicates all these things. So it's in either origin or source or somebody or something. So these are the things that it indicates. For example, Mustafa comes from Tripoli. So actually it's indicating the origin. So in the later chapters I have actually discussed it in elaborate details. So for is being discussed there also. From is being discussed there also. And you'll get to know it better in the next videos that are there. I got a new bike from my parents. Again, the source of bike is obviously the parents, so from my parents. Moving on, preposition of price. So when we have to describe the preposition which is used to describe the price of any object, we use these two prepositions, for or at, and their use actually varies in situation to situation. So let's see first the use of for, how for is used in order to indicate price. Remember, the same preposition can be used for different purposes. Earlier on, for was used for a different purpose. Now here we see for being used for a different purpose. So the same preposition can serve multiple purposes. The same preposition can become preposition of place or preposition of time or preposition of direction. So it depends basically on the use, the kind of use which you are putting those preposition into. So let's see how for is used here as preposition of price. So the example is, it is used when the actual sum of money is mentioned. So when for is used when the actual sum of money is mentioned. So for example, Salma brought a nice dress for 20 dinars. So the actual sum of money is 20 dinars. Dinar is a different currency. So 20 dinars is currency, and the exact price is mentioned. So since the exact price is mentioned, we will use for and not at. So here is the difference between the use of for and at. For is used when the exact price is mentioned, and at may be used when the exact price is not mentioned and you actually give a round figure of, okay, so what is the price of your bag? So it's around, I bought it at 800 or so. So if you make this kind of vague statements as to what the exact price is, you will use at. But when you are pretty sure that I bought my bag for 999, so the exact price that you are going to mention will be preceded by for. So the next example, bought an old television for 50 dinars. Again, you'll see that the exact money, exact sum is mentioned here. So let's move on and let's see where at is used. So at is used when the actual sum of money is not mentioned, as I told you earlier. Let's see the examples. Hassan bought a suit at a high price. So high price, what is high price? Well, this is very relative, right? So for someone, high price can be 20 euros. For someone, high price can be 10,000 euros. So there is not a proper distinction being made as to what was the price of the suit that Hassan bought, and therefore we are bound to use at here and not for. Let's see the second example. If the weight or measure follows the price at may be used with actual sum of money. Okay, so this is another interesting case. So it says if the weight or measure follows the price, at may be used with the actual sum of money. So even if the actual sum of money is provided and the weight or measure is followed by the actual sum of money, then we will use at. For example, I bought the apple at 2 dinars. 2 dinars. So if we truncate the sentence, if we suppose that the sentence ends here, 2 dinars. So suppose the sentence ends here, then instead of using at here, we will be using for, because the exact price is mentioned. But since the sentence includes this part, a kilo, therefore we can use at here. So whenever the exact amount is followed by a sum of followed by measure or weight, then we will use at and not for. So the cloth was sold at 10 dinars a meter. A meter becomes very important here because it is mentioned that a meter is there. That is why we are using at. Otherwise, we would have used for. So if this part would not have been here, we'd have used here for, not at. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope to see you all in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.